What if I say that the deadliest threat in America is not shooting, not a virus, but dust? Yes, dust carrying a fungus which is invisible and most people never even know that it inhaled it. A 37-year-old Indian origin man from California is dead after what his family says began as a simple flu. His name was Chiranjeevi Kolla, a husband, a father, an immigrant building life in the United States. But within weeks, that ordinary fever turned fatal and led him to ICU. Doctors first suspected it as pneumonia. Nothing unusual, nothing alarming. However, the conditions kept worsening. Breathing became harder, machines took over, and over multiple tests, physicians confirmed something many outside the American Southwest barely know exists. The valley fever, an infection caused by spores hiding in the states like California and Arizona that changes everything. Because this is not some exotic tropical disease, according to the CDC, nearly 20,000 valley fever cases are reported in the United States every year. Yet most people have never heard of it. Now, make no mistakes, the silence is part of a danger. The fungus spread through the dust particles in air, construction zones, drive-ins, and one breath can carry microscopic pores directly into the lungs. Well, for many symptoms stay mild, others of it becomes catastrophic. And in Chiranjeevi's case, his family says that the infection overwhelmed his lungs completely. For 30 days, machines and motors kept him alive. Days of hope, days of uncertainty, and then a fundraiser created by his relatives so that his body could not be limited anymore. But the story is not about this. It is about the reality that migrant families face within America. Because behind the headlines, a wife is now facing hospital bills, a mortgage, expense, responsibility of 5-year-old son alone, and then questions on their fundraiser. Yet valley fever itself is misunderstood. The CDC says that it is misdiagnosed, delayed in treatment because of almost slowed down a big loophole in the US healthcare system as well. And that has affected this a lot, especially in rapidly expanding cities across American Southwest and where the construction is on high peak. Climate shifts, exposure continues, and so does the valley fever. Tonight, this horrific ending of Chiranjeevi Kolla is not just a tragic story. It is about a warning, about overlooked diseases, and about one ordinary week, one ordinary fever, and suddenly changing entire life of this Indian American person. What are your thoughts on this? Make sure to comment down below.